Hi everyone, I hope that you're staying healthy as well as sane right now. If you don't know me, my name is Sophie Green and I'm a freshman, soon to be sophomore political science major. I have truly loved my first year in Dean's Fellows. It was one of the deciding factors when I chose Creighton, and I'm sad it was cut short, but I guess that gives us more time to look to the future. Um, the Dean's Fellows program is meant to shape us into nation leaders and shape us into people who are going to go out and set the world on fire. But that doesn't have to wait until graduation. This program is meant to give us a space, an opportunity to grow and lead before we get our diploma. And I know many of us have leadership roles on campus, but what are we doing off campus, out of the Creighton bubble in our community? I am running for Service and Advocacy Chair because I believe I can help this program bring its leadership into the real world. Throughout my small time of Creighton, I've gotten super involved with service through the SCSJ. I've gone on the fall break service and justice trip, participated in a weekly service program with Lutheran Family Services, and I'm currently participating in a virtual weekly reflection on the Living Undocumented docuseries. I feel that I can bring my experience, as well as connections with the SDSJ and the Omaha community to this position. My goals are to encourage more Dean Fellow involvement in service. I personally think that service helps us to become more well-rounded leaders. I also hope to update everyone every 2 weeks through email with service opportunities for you and also your loyalty circles to get involved with. I would even love to organize a Dean's Fellows Day of Service, similar to the one we all did in Welcome Week our freshman year. I think it would be a great opportunity for all of us to bond and serve our community. I know that I'm running for a position, but if you take out anything from this, I hope you realize how much service can help others as well as your development as a leader. I just want to thank you all for taking time out of your day to watch this. I truly appreciate it.
Hi everyone, I hope you all are doing well in quarantine. My name is Anna Katula. I'm a current freshman rising sophomore. I have loved my experience at Dean's Fellows so far. We definitely are a family, and so I'm running today for Service and Advocacy Chair. Service has always been a huge part of my life, both in school and outside of school, and so as serving as your chair, I would definitely make sure that we're making a positive impact more than we are right now. As your chair, I would definitely make sure that students are feeling empowered. I'm improving their self-efficacy and increasing their likelihood of helping with future organizations, both in Dean's Fellows that we're a part of, but also on Creighton's campus and in the Omaha greater community. For me, I definitely did a lot of work with nonprofits throughout my high school experience, and I always want to see strong improvements in communities, and the only way to do that is truly to spend quality time with those people and not glaze over issues. I definitely saw this with Sienna Francis House. Everyone's faces gleamed when we got in there because we truly were talking to them, and it was just a great experience for me. 3 organizations I was a part of in high school that I would love to hopefully start us with would be Youth Leadership Omaha, Mayor's Youth Advisory Council, and I was also a huge advocate for sex trafficking victims. Thus, I think as being Dean's Fellows, we definitely all want to lead. We want to see a problem and execute a solution. We are the visionaries of the school. And so I think as your chair, I could help us get even more involved in Omaha than we already are. And we could definitely really sponsor ourselves on social media for other Creighton students to come help with our service sites and truly make us kind of like the gateway to people's other advocacy around Omaha. So as your chair, I would definitely make sure people are listened to. I'm someone who's very positive and inclusive, and I would just always want to make sure that everyone feels that they are heard and are well represented. So thank you so much for your consideration, and I hope you all are doing well, and I would be a true honor to serve as your chair. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Sadie Lage. I am a junior studying sociology and medical anthropology, and I would love to be your service and advocacy chair for next school year. I would like this position because I think that service and advocacy are both really important, but often get put on the back burner in our daily lives. Between academics, social activities, and extracurriculars, it's really easy for service and advocacy to get lost, and I know this from personal experience. I didn't get really into service and advocacy until I started working at the SCSJ last January. Since I started working at the SCSJ, my eyes have been opened to how many opportunities Creighton has to offer and how many opportunities there are in the Omaha community. From the refugee simulation to weekly service at sites like Completely Kids, to advocacy with legislators about anything from the environment to refugees, to the service and justice trips. I am confident that there is something that Creighton has to offer through the SCSJ or that the Omaha community has to offer that anyone can be passionate about regarding service and advocacy. I would love, if elected, to start a survey where members can tell me what they're passionate about so that I can make sure that there is a service site for everyone. And if there's something that someone's passionate about that I don't know of a service site for, going to the SCSJ and trying to figure out something that would work for that member. I'm also a very organized individual. I love planning things. So I would love to be able to keep track of people's hours, plan service and advocacy events, and just work with members to make sure that everyone has something that they can really care about with regards to service and advocacy. It's something that I'm really passionate about and really excited about, and I would love to pass on that passion and excitement to the Dean's Fellows program. So I hope that you all take into consideration voting for me to be your service and advocacy chair next year.
Hi everyone, for those of you who don't know, my name is Grace Litsu, and when the executive team positions came out this year, I was drawn to the position of service and advocacy chair. As I was reading the description, it reminded me of my favorite book, The Giving Tree, so I wanted to share a little bit from that book from the end. Okay. I don't need very much now, said the boy, just a quiet place to sit and rest. I am very tired. Well, said the tree, straightening herself up as much as she could. Well, an old stump is good for sitting and resting. Come, boy, sit down and rest. And the boy did, and the tree was happy. Now, obviously, in the Giving Tree gives a lot of herself to the boy just because she knows that it will make him happy, which in turn touches her soul. And I love the Giving Tree because it reminds me that service is more than the people we serve or the service we provide, but it's about doing something that brings the community together. And when we serve other people, we learn from their experience, which touches our hearts and makes us more understanding. Now, I want to serve as this year's Service and Advocacy Chair because I want to share in community with Dean's Fellows and learn from their experiences. And as we do service together, I want to understand more about how we can get better as Dean's Fellows program and share our passions with each other. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Rasika Mukamala, and I will be a junior next year. This past school year, I held the office of the administrative chair, where I posted assignments, managed attendance, and did a lot of other behind-the-scenes responsibilities for the Dean's Fellows program. In that role, I really got to enjoy being on the exec team, which is why I'm applying to be the mission and mentoring chair for this upcoming school year. I want to work hard to make sure that we can focus on our mission, which is involving the Ignatian spiritual values in Dean's Fellows. I feel like sometimes we forget about the mission and mentoring chair, which is why next year I'd like to realign the loyalty circles and help grow membership connection. In addition, I would love to help create new events for Dean's Fellows that focus on both mission and mentoring. This could be anything from mentoring events or connections with old Dean's Fellows members, but I want to continue to create leadership opportunities within Dean's Fellows. I'm very responsible, very reliable, and I believe that this job will suit me well. Thank you, and please vote for Rasika when you vote for the mission and mentoring chair.